Hello and welcome to my channel. Chrome is the most popular web browser with a 2/3 market share. Google has announced support for what it's called a V8 Sandbox in the Chrome web browser in an effort to address memory corruption issues. For those of you who don't know, I'm Bill Osolinski, a certified information systems security professional with 30 years of experience. The Sandbox, according to V8 security technical lead Samuel Gross, aims to prevent memory corruption in V8 from spreading within the host process. The V8 Sandbox is described as a lightweight, in-process sandbox for the JavaScript and WebAssembly engine that's designed to mitigate common V8 vulnerabilities. The idea is to limit the impact of V8 vulnerabilities by restricting the code executed by V8 to a subset of the process's virtual address space, or sandbox, and isolating it from the rest of the process. Shortcomings affecting V8 have accounted for a significant chunk of the zero-day vulnerabilities that Google has addressed between 2021 and 2023, with as many as 16 security flaws discovered over that time period. The sandbox assumes that an attacker can arbitrarily and concurrently modify any memory inside the sandbox address space. It is assumed that an attacker will be able to read memory outside the sandbox, for example, through hardware side channels, but cannot write to it. Any corruption of memory outside the sandbox address space is considered a sandbox violation. Nearly all vulnerabilities found and exploited in V8 today have one thing in common. The eventual memory corruption necessarily happens inside the V8 heap because the compiler and runtime almost exclusively operate on V8 heap object instances. Given that these issues cannot be protected with the same techniques used for typical memory corruption vulnerabilities, the V8 Sandbox is designed to isolate V8's heap memory such that should any memory corruption occur, it cannot escape the security confines to other parts of the process's memory. This is accomplished by replacing all data types that can access out-of-sandbox memory with sandbox-compatible alternatives, thereby effectively preventing an attacker of addressing other memory. Benchmark results from Speedometer and Jetstream show that the security feature adds an overhead of about 1% on typical workloads, allowing it to be enabled by default starting with Chrome version 123, spanning Android, Chrome OS, Linux, Mac OS, and Windows. The V8 Sandbox requires a 64-bit system as it needs to reserve a large amount of virtual address space. The Sandbox is motivated by the fact that current memory safety technologies are largely inapplicable to optimizing JavaScript engines. While these technologies fail to prevent memory corruption in V8 itself, they can in fact protect the V8 Sandbox attack surface. The Sandbox is therefore a necessary step towards memory safety.
That's all for this presentation. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching.